Welcome to The Human Curious. If you're passionate about exploring the wonders of human innovation and history, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated. I don't think people understand the dream of a united sky. Imagine a vast sun-baked plain. This was the land of Shinar, long, long ago. Here, humanity was young. They shared a single voice, a common language. This unity was a powerful force. It allowed them to dream big dreams together. They wanted to build a city, and in that city, a tower. Not just any tower, this structure would pierce the sky. It would be a landmark for all humanity, a symbol of what they could achieve when they worked as one. They wanted to make a name for themselves, a name that would echo through time. They believed nothing could stop them. They were one people, with one language and one monumental dream. If you're enjoying the video so far, please subscribe, share, and like. The work on the Great Tower progressed. It rose higher and higher, a beacon of human aspiration on the plains of Shinar. The people marveled at their own creation. They felt powerful, unified, perhaps even invincible. But then, something changed. The ancient story tells us of a divine observation, a concern that this unchecked human ambition could lead them anywhere. The curse was not one of fire or flood. Their language, the very tool of their unity, was confounded. Suddenly a mason could not understand a laborer. The grand tower, once a symbol of unity, became a monument to division. The Tower of Babel was left unfinished. Now let us fast forward thousands of years into the future, to our time today. Imagine we decided to rebuild the Tower of Babel, not as a simple repeat, but as a modern marvel. Could we do it? The engineering challenges of the ancient world were immense, but today we have science and technology they could only dream of. We have materials like carbon nanotubes and super strong alloys. We have construction techniques that allow us to build skyscrapers that kiss the clouds. Such a project would require unprecedented global collaboration. The new Tower of Babel would be a testament not just to ambition, but to human progress. A symbol of what we can achieve when we pool our collective intelligence and resources. Gap 3S. Quick question for you all. If you could rebuild any ancient structure with modern technology, what would it be? Imagine the possibilities. A modern colossus of Rhodes, towering over the Aegean Sea with solar panels glistening in the sun. Or perhaps the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, reimagined with hydroponics and vertical farming. The Great Library of Alexandria, reborn as a digital repository of all human knowledge, accessible from anywhere in the world. Think about it. What ancient marvel would you bring back to life, and how would you transform it with today's technology? Let us know in the comments. Your ideas might just inspire the next great project of our time. So we embark on this colossal project, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. A new Tower of Babel, gleaming with modern technology, reaching for the skies. We have overcome the ancient curse of languages, haven't we? We have translation apps that break down barriers. Global English as a lingua franca. The internet connecting billions, making the world smaller. But what if new curses arise? What if our solutions bring unforeseen problems? Curses born not from divine intervention, but from our own complex systems, our own creations. Our very interconnectedness could become a new form of confusion, a global glitch, a digital babel. Consider our reliance on digital communication. It's the backbone of our modern world. What if a massive cyber attack targeted the project, a coordinated strike on our digital infrastructure? Imagine the core systems going down. Communication networks disrupted, chaos ensuing. Design blueprints corrupted or held hostage by ransomware, our progress held at ransom. The project's central nervous system, its digital brain, could be paralyzed, bringing everything to a halt. This wouldn't be a confusion of spoken tongues, it would be a confusion of digital signals. It would be a confusion of code, of data, of signals, a digital disarray. The digital tools meant to unite us could instead sow deep divisions, creating echo chambers where understanding withers and conflict thrives. A new kind of tower, a new kind of fall, a digital collapse that mirrors the ancient one. Section 5. The shadow of progress, when innovation bites back. Our modern Tower of Babel would be a marvel of engineering, a pinnacle of technological achievement. We would push the boundaries of materials science, artificial intelligence, and energy systems. But progress often casts a long shadow. Every great leap forward in technology carries with it unforeseen consequences. Potential new curses could emerge directly from the very innovations we celebrate. Think about the environmental impact. The building such a colossal structure would require immense resources. Where would these materials come from? What would be the carbon footprint of its construction and operation? Consider the complex AI systems that would undoubtedly manage parts of the tower. What if these AI, designed for efficiency and problem-solving, develop emergent behaviors? Behaviors we didn't predict and can't control. Our ingenuity, pushed too far, might become our undoing. Section 6.1 People, Many Paths, the human factor in grand designs. Let's assume we can manage the technological hurdles. We have the materials, the energy, the AI, but what about us, humans? We are the architects, the builders, the inhabitants of this new Babel. The original story highlights a unified people. But are we truly capable of such sustained global unity today? Even with a common goal, our inherent diversity, our different cultures, politics and beliefs could create new fault lines. Imagine the political maneuvering. Which nation gets to host the tower's main control center? How is funding fairly distributed and managed? The project could become a battleground for competing ideologies rather than a beacon of cooperation. The curse of confused languages might be replaced by the curse of conflicting agendas. Section 7. Striving for the stars, humanity's unending quest. From the dawn of civilization, humans have always looked up at the night sky, filled with wonder and curiosity. Why do we dream of such things? What is it about the stars that captivates our imagination and fuels our dreams? Building a tower to the heavens, whether in ancient Shinar or in our modern world, symbolizes our desire to reach beyond our grasp. What drives this relentless human ambition? Is it merely a quest for knowledge or something deeper? It's a question that goes to the very core of who we are. We are explorers. We are curious. Our innate curiosity pushes us to explore the unknown, to seek out new frontiers. We look at the horizon, at the stars, and we wonder, well, what's out there? Can we reach it? Can we uncover the mysteries that lie beyond? This innate desire to push boundaries is a fundamental part of the human spirit. It drives us to climb the highest mountains and dive into the deepest oceans. This ambition is not always about pride or making a name for ourselves, as the Babel story suggests. It's often about discovery. It's about the thrill of finding something new, about understanding our place in the universe, to know where we come from and where we are going. Think of our space programs, the countless hours of work, the dedication, the passion, sending probes to distant planets, each mission a step closer to understanding the cosmos, building telescopes that peer back to the dawn of time. These instruments allow us to see the universe as it was billions of years ago. These are modern equivalents of reaching for the heavens. They represent our unending quest for knowledge. They are driven by a thirst for knowledge, a desire to see what has never been seen before. To push the boundaries of what we know, a modern Tower of Babel could symbolize this quest, not as a monument to human pride, but as a testament to our relentless pursuit of understanding. Not as an act of defiance, but as an expression of our deepest aspirations, to overcome challenges, to reach for the stars, and to never stop dreaming. Section 8, Cosmic Boundaries, Lessons from an Ancient Warning. The original Tower of Babel story carries a clear warning, a message about limits, about the potential consequences of unchecked human ambition. The narrative suggests there are boundaries, perhaps divinely ordained, that humanity should not cross. Or, if we interpret it more secularly, natural limits to our understanding and control. Are there things we are simply not meant to achieve or achieve in certain ways? This is a profound philosophical question. In a modern context, these divine limits might be understood as the laws of physics, or the delicate ecological balance of our planet, or even the inherent limitations of our own cognitive and social structures. The ancient warning isn't necessarily about forbidding progress. Perhaps it's more about encouraging humility, a reminder that we are part of a much larger system, a vast cosmos. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, share and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next one. Section 9, the unbuilt future. Would we dare again? So here we are, standing at the precipice of possibility, looking into the unknown, standing at a hypothetical crossroads where every decision could lead to a vastly different future. The blueprints for a new Tower of Babel are on the table, waiting for us to decide whether to bring them to life. Modern science and global interconnectedness offer us tools the ancients could never have imagined, tools that could either unite us or drive us further apart. We have the potential to build higher, to reach further, to achieve feats that were once considered impossible. But the echoes of Shinar still linger, reminding us of the consequences of unchecked ambition. The warnings about confused tongues, about ambition leading to chaos, still resonate deeply within our collective memory. Would we dare to try again, knowing the risks and the potential for history to repeat itself? If we did, would history simply repeat itself, or could we forge a new path? Would new curses, technological failures, societal breakdowns, ecological disasters inevitably bring our grand project crashing down, or could we overcome these challenges? Or have we learned enough from the past, from our mistakes and our triumphs, to navigate these perils successfully this time around, to build something truly lasting? Perhaps the outcome depends on our approach, on whether we choose collaboration over competition. If a new Babel is built purely out of a desire for dominance or without regard for its broader impact, then the ancient warnings might indeed prove prophetic, leading us down a path of ruin. But what if the project was driven by a different spirit, one of unity and shared purpose? A spirit of genuine global cooperation, of shared discovery, of a humble desire to understand our universe and our place within it better. Could this new spirit be the key to a different outcome, one where we succeed together?